What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's new episode. Today, we're going to take some time to reflect on this year, bro. It's been freaking wild, man. It's freaking flew by. We started our YouTube channel in April, started documenting our Jiu-Jitsu kind of journey going on, just going to training, learning, adapting. We competed in Jiu-Jitsu for the first time. We got our blue belt. Also, we went to vacation in Japan. We went to Florida. We did a whole bunch of things. We started a podcast, and we made some good moves this year, kind of putting things in the right direction. And I kind of want to reflect and kind of talk about kind of the things that I've learned throughout the year and things that I want to improve on, and also just setting goals in general. It's the end of the year. A lot of people are trying to get the New Year's resolutions going, and I want to talk about some things that helped me along the way to kind of put myself in a better direction. So around this time last year, I'll say like maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I felt really lost, man. I felt like I didn't have any sense of direction. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was really just kind of playing the waiting game, just like trying to feel things out, see what I like to do. And I was watching all these YouTube videos and motivation, how to be successful, and I'm reading these books. I'm like, man, what do I do? I want to be like an entrepreneur. I want to be like in the self-improvement space, but I don't know what exactly to do. Like, I didn't have like a step-by-step instruction on what to do. So what I started with was a notebook. I would just go. I think I got this on Amazon or probably at Target or something. And I just literally started writing down my thoughts, kind of what I was going through throughout the day, kind of like the videos that we do today, but I was just writing it down on my notebook. And, I was writing down some goals. Like, I was like, okay, meditate for 10 minutes a day, read 25 pages of the book. And then it started off small, and over time, I'll kind of set some bigger goals. I'll talk about starting a YouTube channel, and this is like something I want to do. And writing down notes has helped me immensely. Like, it actually, you know, helps me see what I could actually do. Like, as long as if I write it down and I could see it, I'm like, okay, I could work towards that. And for the longest time, it would just be in here, bro. I'd be in the shower. I'd be like having the water. I'm like, man, what do I do? I'm like thinking, man, I'm trying to plot and trying to figure out what to do. And writing down notes has kind of helped me put myself in that direction. And I kind of want to talk about kind of the content that I was watching as well. Like, I was watching a ton of Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor talks about Earl Nightingale. And those are some guys that I do like listening to, just because I feel like I've had to put myself in a different frame of mind when I'm listening to those guys. And I remember Earl Nightingale. He had this like 30-day challenge or 60-day challenge. I don't remember, honestly. And but the main thing that kind of stuck to me was, like, he was like, you could start this challenge today, or if you don't, the time's gonna pass you by no matter what. So might as well start now. And that was kind of the main thing that stuck with me. And I'm like, okay, if we're gonna start a YouTube channel, we gotta start now. If we're gonna start doing jujitsu, we gotta start now. And I'm not saying that those things took me. I'm not saying those things were like super quick to decide. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. It took a lot of time and mental thought when it came to starting these things. And I had to ask myself, like, hey, man, how long am I willing to do it? Am I going to see instant results? And I'm like, most likely not going to see instant results. Most likely, it's going to be a grueling process to get better at jujitsu, just because it's so physically demanding. But I asked myself, like, is that something I would want to do? If I was 40 years old, looking back and trying to see the decisions I made, would I regret doing those things? And the thing that I came to conclusion with is, like, I would regret those things if I didn't start them. And we're in the process of having a YouTube and doing jujitsu, and I feel like that's kind of helped me put myself in a direction of finding purpose. I'm not saying I found my purpose or found my calling, or a lot of people have different feelings when it comes to those things, but I do feel like I am a different person. I'm more focused. I'm more. I feel like I'm able to kind of have a better understanding of myself, because that was something that I struggled with the most, is trying to understand who I am, who I want to be. I felt like when I was growing up, I'd move like every couple years. I was a new kid in school, and I was really good at adapting and making friends because I wasn't really myself. I'll kind of fit the mold, kind of fit, I'll be that person around the friend group that kind of just like he's there, but it's not he's not really himself. And then over time, after a while, after high school, after college, then I started really assessing kind of who I was as a person. What did I do every day? Kind of understanding myself, and writing notes and making videos has really helped me a lot. It's helped me a ton. So if you guys are interested in starting a YouTube or doing jujitsu, I'd say, you know, start now. Like start now, because you won't regret starting as soon as you can. The saying is like the best time to plant a tree is now, you know, or the saying the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago, but the second best time is now. And that's kind of the main point I want to talk about in this video. Is like, bro, just start now. If you're trying to, apply for a job, do it today. If you're doing something, just get the ball rolling. It's not about kind of waiting for the right time, because something that I noticed for myself, I mean, there was no right time for most things. And I kind of just like got up and just did the thing. And sometimes it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. But I don't regret kind of starting in the first place. I regretted waiting so long to start. And that was something that I really had to work on. I had to tell myself to lock in, bro. I'm like, bro, I cannot be waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this right time, because you have to make the time. You have to be able to kind of dictate on what your actions are. And you can't just rely on external things to kind of fit in place for you. So if you want to make a move, you want to freaking do something, um, you know, do your research, make sure you're doing the right thing, but at the same time, the sooner, I feel like, is the better. But I'm no expert, man. I'm just telling you guys on what has helped me. And taking notes, making videos has helped me understand myself a little deeper. I'm not saying I figured myself out or I know exactly what to do. There's tons of problems that arise on a daily basis, but I do feel like I'm in a better position than I was a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. But with all that being said, man, I really appreciate all you guys who have came along the little ride that we have started, a little wave that we have started with the YouTube channel. 444 of you guys, appreciate every single one. If you guys just watched the video before, appreciate you guys as well. Like you know, this kind of just started one day, and then every day we kind of just been posting. And there's some days that they're better than others, but at the same time, it's like I appreciate every single one, and I just want to make sure I'm doing my best for you guys. And if you guys want to share some of you guys' journeys as well in the comments, I will definitely check them out. Hit you guys up in the messages down below. What was the big change that kind of directed you into a different path? And make sure you guys like, subscribe, and tune in for tomorrow's episode. We're gonna be training, gonna be locking in. We're gonna continue to do that, but today I just wanted to have a little reflection video, just because it's the end of the year, man. We started this YouTube channel in April, and now we're in December, and I just wanted to say thank you to every single one of you guys. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out.